All right, my fellow Hurricanes fans, this is your Hurricanes Game 2 recap for the 2025 season. And in Game 2, the Canes get the win over Bethlehem Cookman 45-3. Defensively, we had two turnovers defensively, we had two turnovers in this game. Ruben Bain Jr. forced a fumble on a sack, and that fumble was recovered by Chase Smith. We had one interception, which was by Bryce Fitzgerald. We had one interception, which was by Bryce Fitzgerald. Ruben Bain Jr. had our only sack of the day. Our leading tackle was Kellen Wiley Jr. with five tackles. Offensively, Malachi Tony was our leading receiver with 6 receptions for 80 yards. CJ Daniels added in 73 and 2 touchdowns. Our leading rusher was Mark Fletcher with 86 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. Gerard Pringle Jr. added in 36 and a touchdown. Carson Beck was 22 of 24 for 267 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, no sacks. Your player of the game is going to be Carson Beck with 22 of 24. Your defensive player of the game for the Hurricanes is going to be Kellen Wiley Jr. with 5 solo tackles. Your offensive player of the game is going to be, once again, Carson Beck, who was 22 of 24 for 267 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, no sacks. Obviously, the Canes' next game will be next Saturday against South Florida at home. Offense was I know it's Bethlehem Cookman, so you can't really read much, and they're not that great of a team. We play them every year, and we usually throttle them. So, yeah. But offense looked really balanced, scored on pretty much every play. Defense was stout, played shut down all day. No negatives to talk about. I mean, yes, the defense does need to play a little better. They need to get a few more pressures on the quarterback, cause some more turnovers, but that's the only negatives I have from the defense at this point after 2 games. No negatives on the offense other than they're playing a little too conservative at times. They need to clean up. Otherwise, defense looks great. Offense looks great. Your overall player of the game is going, like I said, your defensive player of the game is Carson Beck. Or your defensive player of the game is Kellen Wiley Jr. with 5 tackles. Your offensive player of the game, Carson Beck, who was 22 of 34 for 267 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, no sacks. Carson Beck is also your overall player of the game, obviously with the 22 of 24, 267 yards, 2 touchdowns, no sacks, no interceptions. The Canes' next game is next Saturday, obviously, against at home. The Canes' next game is Saturday. The Canes' next game is next Saturday at home against South Florida. We have played this team in the past. They have beaten us, so hopefully we can just go in there and play very good and get a win because they just beat Florida today. So yeah. Canes' next game, next Saturday at home against a very game South Florida team. But don't have any catchy phrases like bear down like I do with the Bears, but I'll just say, and remember, it's all about the U. Go Canes.